Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Well, I brought home another Farmall 300. Is this becoming a problem or is this just awesome? I say that's awesome. So I end up with this Farmall 300 just because I was looking for some hood panels. So we got our hood panels, nice straight hood panels, which I'll show y'all at some point. And we went into his woods to look at some of his tractors. And then this was in the woods. Back there deep in the woods. And it's a very complete tractor. Even more complete than this, I would say. So we struck a deal. And 2 days later, I have two Farmall 300s in my yard. So the reason I got this tractor is because it has good rubber. This rubber I'll use on whichever one I restore. I'm going to use this rubber because rubber is expensive. Probably be like $1,700 to get a whole set of new rubber. So I don't really want to spend that much. So you get a whole tractor with nice tires on it for a little bit more than that. So I think that's a pretty good deal. And then this also has a lot of parts that we needed for this one. Like the rear cylinder on the 2-point fast hitch. Ours has a broke bottom yoke, and this one is fine. The drawbar, it has a 2-point fast hitch drawbar. You slide it in there. So we wanted that because, maybe I'll pull with this someday. It had the TA lever that we need because this one doesn't have one. It has a TA, but it doesn't have the torque amplifier lever. So this one does. And on this one of our hubs, the hub, inner wheel hub on that side is broke. So we got two nice ones, two good ones, three good ones, because we got 1, 2, 3. So that's good. And yep, so now I'm going to show you around this tractor and what it has that this one doesn't have. Okay, so I'll show you around this one first. So this, of course, is a wide front end. I do not think it has power steering. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all this. It has a belt pulley. Ours does not. And do you really need a belt pulley? Am I ever going to use it? No. Is it cool to have? Yes. So that's going to be on whichever one we restore. I mean, it's rough around the edges. I mean, all welded up right here. That doesn't look factory exactly. And this is bent. This bar. That looks pretty good, I think. That one's a little bit iffy, seems like. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. It's a little bit bent up, the front end. But it's a front end. Look at that. You get a bolt with it. Doesn't even have really any threads on it. But yep, so this is also something that we needed. We have an alternator up in here. So, of course ours has an alternator. But I think it's one of the big alternators, and they had to cut the hood out to put it in there. And the brackets that they had set up did not work. But this, they have it set up to where it's nice tucked up in there. So we're just going to use that bracket for whichever one we restore. And badging, torque amplifier, Cyrus McCormick. Our other hood has all the other badges that we need. Now the only one that we need is this, the IH badge. So if any of y'all have any of these badges, please hit me up. I may want to get one. So, I mean, okay, so this one has the sediment bowl on it, but it has a rubber line. So we have a metal line already for it, for whichever one we restore, and we're missing one of these lights, and this tractor has both of them on each side. So that's nice. This is a late 1955 model because this is a 19,542. Mine is a 7,000. Let's go look. 7,811. So this is a late model, and how I can tell, because you see these early models have petcocks for oil and stuff. And then this over here, it has a dipstick right here, and no petcocks. I think on these newer models, you have 3 remotes. Over here on mine, you have 2 remotes right there. So what that other remote is for this remote that goes to anything on the front that you want to use. So we don't have that on the other one. And then if you go right up, and then TA handle, we don't have that. And then they have this bar right here, right there. So if you push in the brake, it'll push your parking brake down. So it's hard to push the brake and then have to bend over to pull that. So you just push the brake and pull this. It'll lock it. So that's nice. And then over here, here's our drawbar. Right there. A little bit, welded onto and stuff, but you're gonna need to get new hoses. That's probably a need too. And this is an independent PTO tractor, just like my other one over there. And if we go over here, on my other tractor, this right here is broke out. So we have a good one. So that's good. And I mean, still probably gonna need to get an exhaust. The exhaust's, not great. So now the bad things about this tractor, well, not bad things, but just more TLC things. The engine's locked up, so we're gonna need to handle that at some point. And the fan has some play in it, so that means the water pump needs a rebuild. So that's gonna be fun. You have to take the front of the motor off, so we'd have to do that. And yeah, wide front, 1955 Farmall 300. I would like to see what y'all think. Which one should we restore? Which one? This one or that one? I'd like to see what y'all think. But right now, I'm leaning towards this one because it's free. You just put the parts from there that we need and put it on here. Throw some paint on it, and then boom, you got yourself a restored tractor. I don't know. I like the wide front, but the Skinny just looks so good. I mean, you feel cooler sitting on top with the wide front, but I feel like off the tractor the Skinny looks better. So I'd like to see what y'all think. So make sure y'all put down in the comments what y'all think. Saying think a lot, but it's fine. And yep. So thanks for watching, y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe.